Hey everybody, happy Saturday. How is everybody today? If you're watching this private video, you're watching the replay. Hashtag replay. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Leanne Beatty. I am a beauty influencer with the company Farmasi. And before I get started, all products that you see me use in this video, you can get for 50% off on my website if you join for the $19.99 membership, which is freaking awesome. These products are already super affordable. Most are under $20, so you get a huge savings if you just spend that one-time fee of $19.99. So let's get right into things. I have a brunch to get to at 11. It is 10:15 right now, so that means I have like 30 minutes to get ready, which should be more than enough time. I do have a clip. Perfect. Need to clip my hair back. If you're popping on, say hey. Let me know you were here. And we will get started. I'm just going to pin a few things to this video really quick. So we will pin our website link. So if you guys see anything you like, you can click on my website and it will bring you right to the website where you can get everything you see. Hey Melinda, if you're popping on, say hey. And I will add my sponsor code as well if you choose to do that $19.99 option to get 50% off products for a lifetime. You will need this code, so make sure you use the code 0155489. All right, let's get started. We have 30 minutes. All right, so I'm going to use my Luminous Serum Foundation, guys. This is like my favorite thing ever. Between this and the BB cream, like, I'm so happy with Farmasi in itself because I have extremely dry skin, and this foundation is perfect for dry skin. It's a mineral base. It's so hydrating, but doesn't leave my face looking super dewy and greasy, which I really like because there are foundations that I've used in the past that are specifically made for dry skin that literally make my face look like just a grease trap. So I like to wipe off anything on the excess of the bottle first, and I'll just kind of like throw what's there on my nose and stuff. And then I just take like, I'll show you, a drop. And I'll probably use one more drop for my forehead. So around 3 to 4 drops is more than enough. So this foundation does last a long time, but ready for this, guys? Watch the coverage it gives. You can see I have very red cheeks. I have rosacea, and this covers it all. Now, our website does claim that this is a medium coverage. I feel as though it's more of a like medium to full coverage. I wouldn't say it's like medium. It's more of that medium to full. It definitely gives more coverage, I think, than they give it credit for. I apply it with my brush, and if I'm looking over here, it's because my mirror is over here. It's just easier than doing it in the camera. So I apply it with a flat, like, paddle kind of brush, and the reason for that is because if I use a blending bud, I don't feel like I get as good coverage. And if I use, like, a fluffy brush, similar to, like, this or a kabuki brush, because I have dry skin, it will lift pretty much any of that excess dead skin that wasn't exfoliated off. And what's going to happen with that is it's just going to make my face look more textured and not as smooth and even. So that is why I use this first. And then I just go in with a blending bud to kind of get rid of any of the excess and just smooth everything out. Make sure we get around our eyebrows. And I'm just going to do a little bit there just so it kind of blends just with anything that's left over on the brush. Now, I love this foundation for a lot of reasons, but one of the main reasons is that I don't find that it oxidizes like other foundations I've used, and I also don't feel as though it like sits in my any type of crease on my face. It just sits on top of it versus like going and seeping into those like fine lines and like just looking terrible. It does not do that, which again, a lot of foundations that I've used in the past have done that, and I barely even have fine lines as it is. So I like to add just a little bit more to my cheeks. And when I say a little bit more, like it's like half a drop. Just to kind of make sure that that rosacea doesn't peek through once I use my blending bud. So if you're popping on, say hey. So guys, this foundation is $22.90 and I get it for like $11.45 with my 50% off, which is amazing. So that 50% off is essentially you become a beauty influencer, but if you have no intentions of selling, they don't require you to hit like a monthly quota or anything, and there's no like hidden fees. So like if you literally just wanted to get 50% off, you can. The only thing you have to do is make an order every 6 months. So if you were to like, get a mascara, of course you would replace your mascara before 6 months. Literally, it just needs to be a purchase. It could be $1 is all you need to spend. It just has to show like the account that you're still using it, you know? But that's like the only requirement, which is pretty amazing. And I like to make sure that I'm getting kind of any of the excess foundation off my face because that's just going to prevent transfer. Hey, Elise. Pretty much every foundation I've ever used has like transferred really bad onto like my clothing or my boyfriend's clothing. And I have not experienced that with this. Very minor transfer, like very minor. I don't know if it's from the foundation or the setting spray, but it hasn't been an issue at all. Like guys, I went snowboarding and had like one of those earmuff things that went over my forehead and it left barely any residue on it. And it was white. So, hey Haley. So I was really impressed by that. Before I finish my face, I just want to go in with some liner. Figured I'd just get this done really quick now. So it's more of like a face video. So this is the liner, like liquid liner pen. I'm losing an eyelash. Make a wish. I'm super impressed by this pen. Normally when you use like a liquid liner and you're doing it like a pen, that's not like something you dip into. When you put on top of eyeshadow a lot, I find that it kind of loses its like life. And this one does not do this at all. It's been a month since I've had it and like it works so well. Like so smooth and even to like apply. It's amazing. All right, we're gonna go in with some concealer. Brighten under our eyes. I don't necessarily need to conceal anything, but I like to brighten under my eyes and make myself look like I'm more awake than I really am. Hey Kimberly, how are you? If you guys are on, say hey. And I just literally smear this all over my face. It's fine. I am not a makeup artist. I have never claimed to be a makeup artist. I am not a professional. I barely even know what I'm doing, but it works for me. We'll go down our nose. Does anybody have any plans for the weekend? Anything fun going on? All right, and then sometimes I'll just throw a little bit of highlight here and that'll just like accentuate the contour that we'll do. Just makes that shadow look a little bit deeper, more defined. And again, I'll just take like a paddle brush and blend that out first. And this concealer is like a full coverage, which is amazing. So I had like this giant blemish like scab because, you know, I popped my pimples, which is so disgusting and bad for you, but hey, it is what it is. But it covered the entire thing. I did use 2 layers though because of the scab. Like the first layer like kind of like wiped away because it was like scabby and nasty, but I was pretty excited about that. So it's a full coverage concealer. And we actually just came out with a new like concealer stick, which I have not got yet, but I'm so excited to try at some point. So you guys can see like full coverage right there. Like that's so amazing. So the concealer is like $9.90, and with my discount, I got 50% off, so it was like $4.45. Like, guys, so affordable. It's totally worth the $19.99. Totally worth it. Especially for products. So these products were originated, the company started in Europe 70 years ago. And European standards are a lot higher with cosmetics than they are in the US. So Europe actually bans like 1,300 chemicals that are harmful for your body and your skin. And the US only bans 11 right now. So that being said, there are no harmful chemicals in here that are going to not be safe for your body. All right, contour. So for my contour, I can use one of two things. I can use my 3-in-1 palette, which has my bronzer shade, my highlighter, and my blush. Or I can use my, it's actually a blush color, but it's the number 03, and it's the perfect color for me to contour for the winter, where this color is more for the summer. It's a little too dark for me right now. So I'm gonna go in with this and just start contouring. So if you don't know how to contour, I say it's like the 3 and the E. So this is like an E and a 3. So you go here, down here, and then down through your chin. So I'll show you. Make a fishy face. And I brush from down to up. I don't drag from up to down because that will just end up leaving too much product here versus here, and you don't want a bunch of product left here. And I'll just go back and forth. And I'll try to like drag it up a little bit just so that it all looks like natural. It's like a natural shadow. And then we'll of course blend it out. So I'm gonna do under my chin. Under my chin. What time are you leaving?
1:15.
Okay, so I have like 15 minutes. Okie dokie. And then if you have a bigger forehead, you want to use your darker shade in the corners of your forehead and bring it down. And that's going to create that shadow to kind of make your forehead look smaller. Your head hurts. I hope it feels better. Go take some Tylenol. And then if you have a smaller forehead, you want to essentially do it very thin and connect, and that will kind of accentuate your forehead and make it look a little bit bigger. So again, I kind of like to drag whatever's left over down, and I do try to blend into my hairline so that I'm not left with like a super awkward like white to tan line. So I like to contour because it defines my face. It kind of slims everything that I want to look slimmer, and it also just puts more color back into my face, especially in these winter months when like literally I'm so pale that I could be Casper the Friendly Ghost. So I just like to put a little bit of color back into my face just so that I don't look so ghostly. So I'm just blending this out now, and I try to do this lightly so that I'm not like lifting that skin like I talked about at the beginning of this video, which I just did right there. So yeah, dry skin problems. If you guys have dry skin, pop some hearts in the comments or hit that heart, that love button, because you're not alone. I have a thyroid condition that causes my skin to get super dry. So itchy. And it also causes me to be extremely tired. So it's not always a good time around here. Let's see. All right. So, hey Bianca. I like to just throw a little bit of contour on my nose, and I don't really necessarily feel like I need to slim my nose, but I just like having a little bit more color on my face. I feel like it looks kind of silly when it's super light, so I just kind of contour a little bit to throw a little bit more of that warmth back into my face. Guys, I just like, did anybody else see me like breathe in and like breathe in my brush? Anybody else see that? Drop some laughing emojis if you saw that. And then I like to go in with like a big fluffy brush and just kind of blend that out a little bit, because like I said, I'm not really doing it to contour my nose. It's more just to put color in, and I don't need it to be super defined. When in doubt, blend it out. Okay. That's pretty good. Might just like, yeah, there we go. I want to go in with some blush, and I'm that weirdo that uses like the same brush for everything. So this is our blush from the 3-in-1 palette. Guys, I think this palette's like it's either 18 or 20 bucks. So with that 50% off, when I paid that $19.99, I get it for 10 bucks. A lot of these like 3-in-1 type of palettes go for like between 20 and probably $60 or $70. I've seen some that high. So 10 bucks is amazing, and Safe Products is even better. So like I said at the beginning of the video, I do have rosacea, so I have like a very hard time with allowing my cheeks to be pink with my makeup, because I used to just want to cover that. Put a little bit more contour here because we kind of blended it into our blush. Just a little tiny bit. If you're popping on, say hey. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, girl, hey. Yeah, there we go. That's a little bit better. Perfect. And then I like to go in with, again, the same brush, because as if I don't have enough brushes, I just like to use the same ones. And just use a little bit of that highlighter. And highlight under our cheekbones. We'll highlight just the smallest bit on the tip of our nose and our Cupid's bow. There we go. I also wanted to add just a little bit on I have a good brush to do this, so I'm just gonna clean this. And I got this like little brush cleaner, guys, on like Amazon for a couple bucks. It's like a lifesaver when you're using different color eyeshadows. But I'm gonna just highlight under my brow bone a little bit. Make it pop. Look at that glow. Okay. So we're pretty much finished with like the face. Now we just need to finish the eyes. So what I did want to do, I'm gonna use my Ultimate Smoky Trio eyeshadow palette, and I just want to take some of that white and throw it in my inner corner here. Since I am so pale, the white is pretty much the only color that I can do this with where it will actually show up, which is ridiculous, but it's fine. There we go. I'm gonna make sure it looks even. There we go. Trying to think if we want to do a black liner under our eyes or a white liner. White does make the eyes pop, but I feel like with this more, it's like a pinkish neutral eye, black would also look really good. Any suggestions? Guys, my armpits are sweating. The vent for the heat is literally right above me. It's just blowing on me, and it is hot. So funny. Here in New England, it's like a couple weeks ago, it was 70 degrees out, which is so not normal. And then it like snowed the other day, and then we had like a huge rainstorm and windstorm yesterday, and then it's just like cold and bitter today. Mother Nature is so confused. So I like to curl my lashes before I do my mascara. I notice if you do it after your mascara, sometimes you can pull the mascara off. So it's just it's a safer bet if you do it before. But I don't know what color liner I want to do. And I wanted to put like a cool color under my eyes. But like, I don't know what color to do. So this is our Zen mascara, guys. This is only like, I think it's $8.45 on my website. Full price. So I get it for like $4. And it's honestly right now, out of the two that I have, it's my favorite. I have the Zen and then I have the Extreme Curl. Right now, the Zen is winning my heart a little bit more because of the wand. And I'll tell you why, or show you why. The wand has long bristles on one side and short bristles on the other side, so that you have more control of your mascara and you can really like separate those lashes. Like, look, they don't clump together. And honestly, it works so well for like the most inexpensive mascara on the website. I did just order the 3D mascara, and no, that is not like the other company that you have probably heard of 3D mascara before. It does not have fibers or anything like that in it. But I had a customer order it the other day, and she sent me pictures of her lashes, and oh my god, guys, they look amazing. So I was like, I'm so glad I ordered it. But we have like 7 different mascaras, guys, because realistically, the different mascara formulas and the different wands do all different things. So depending on how you like your lashes to look and like your lash needs, we can find you the right mascara. I will say, this eye hates me with mascara, these lashes hate me with mascara, and I did try to do like a lash lift on myself, and it failed. And I tried to fix it, and it didn't work. So like, my lashes are just wonky on the side right now. And until like that lash lift is totally like out of its system, it's just gonna be a pain in the butt. So what I have to do, because some of the lashes stick together from the way that they curled, is I just have to go in with a spoolie and just kind of fix it. Also, a little side note, once your mascara dries, if you get it on like your foundation or something that already has makeup on it, use a spoolie and just lightly brush it, and it won't ruin the makeup that you have on, but it'll, whoops, I caught it. It'll take that mascara off. This is so like annoying to have to do, and I regret my decision to lift my lashes.
8 minutes.
Yeah, I have a watch. Thank you.
So nasty. Jesus. Good nasty.
Apparently I'm nasty for saying I have a watch. I wasn't trying to be nasty, but okay. Apparently somebody's in a bad mood today. Let's try to get our lashes to look good on this side. Guys, I don't even know what this would be like if I had different mascara, because it was like the dumbest decision to try to like lift my own lashes. I did it before, and it wasn't like, it didn't not work, it just like worked better. So like, I was like, yeah, I'm like a professional, I can do this. And nope, no you cannot, Leanne. So I'm gonna go in with just like a light second coat. And try to not get mascara all over my face, but it's fine. We'll just go in. our bottom lashes. Now, naturally, I do like the Extreme Curl mascara better on my bottom lashes because the wand is completely curled and it's just easier to reach them. But because I have to leave in a couple minutes, I'm not going to use that today. And really, the Zen mascara works fine. Oh, there we go. Ta-da! Hey, Giuseppina. We're gonna go in with our BB lipstick, which I'm obsessed with, guys. It's so hydrating, but it gives you a matte finish, which is like bizarre to me, but it's totally gorgeous. This is the color Iconic Nude. It's buttery at first. But it does dry down. It's so weird because it dries down, but it still feels like hydrating. It's the weirdest thing. But I'm like obsessed with this color. I'm such a nude lip girl because like I don't really like my lips done. I have a piece of dry skin like in my nostril, guys, so don't think I'm picking my nose. It's just like a piece of dry skin. It's fine. And then we're gonna take that spoolie. Ew, it's still there. Like, what is going on? Like, you can't exfoliate inside your nose. All right, I was gonna take like a pretty color, but like I'm thinking maybe not. We have pink on our eyelids. Yeah, I think pink, and with this blue, I don't want to look like cotton candy, so I'm just gonna go with a plain Jane color. So this is the only palette that you won't see on my website. This is not Farmasi brand. It is Smashbox. But we're just gonna throw a little bit of color under our lash line just to create some shadow. And then last but not least, if I can find it, my white liner. I'm just gonna line my waterline. And guys, this waterline, this liner goes on like butter. My only complaint is that it came with like a super pointy point. I like my liners to have that like rounded point so that they don't stab me, which I do have a sharpener that does do that, so you can get one of those on like Amazon. Just type in like rounded like liner sharpener and it'll like sharpen it to a rounded point. A little bit of setting spray. Smells so good. I always try to get a little extra there because that's really where like your makeup would rub off on like a jacket. All right. Let that dry. And that, my friends, is our makeup for the day. So if you popped on, thank you for watching. If you're watching the replay and you watched it to the end, thank you for watching. And I hope everybody has a wonderful day, and I will talk to you guys later. Bye.